Okay, so today's topic, I'm going to record with kids in the background because today's topic is about being authentic and revealing who you truly are without hiding anything. It's a big topic for a lot of us. It's one of those things where it's a fine line. You don't want to overexpose yourself to people who can't have you, but you also don't want to continue to pretend that you're perfect and that there's nothing going on in there. You want to be somewhat open and be yourself. So I decided to record this video today because I thought, how more authentic than to have my lovely football video game in the background with my children playing. I have some neighbor kids over, and we are having a typical day in Holt's household. Try to limit things as far as video games and things like that, but I do live in this world of electronic age and have to figure out how to juggle that all the time. So I figured I would kind of give you the heads up on what the topic is and then give you some things that I've struggled with this topic. So I really believe that this topic is important regarding being fully available to the people in your life, your spouses, your friends, anybody who is there supporting you. We hide from everyone, and that hiding leaves us guessing about each other and making assumptions and worrying about things that maybe we shouldn't worry about. And so I'm just, really feeling as if it's important for you guys to hear that when we expose more of ourselves, we actually allow others to expose themselves to us too. So it's letting our guard down enough so that we can see each other a little bit more fully. It's a hard thing to do. I mean, I often am trying to share parenting struggles to kind of open up to friends and parents, and a lot of times get blank stares back, like I would never admit my kid does things like that. But parenting's hard. There's actual studies out there that prove this. All right, so some of the things that I struggle with, really, as you can kind of maybe see, this is my main room of my house. I really take pride in my home and my life, not in an ego way, but as, this is my space and I really try to take care of it and nurture it and honor it. But oftentimes, things like the yard work and things like that are not necessarily my favorite thing to do. So, and I don't really like to use chemicals and things like that, but I definitely live in a space where kind of that chemically perfect grass lawn care is kind of expected. In fact, so expected that you probably will get a note in the mail letting you know when you're not compliant. So, I definitely struggle with kind of fitting into that mold that I've created for myself. And, okay, I'm going to move us since it's just loud. Hold on. But I think that, if you kind of understand a lot of the struggles we have, I'm going to actually go upstairs. We'll see what we find up here. So as I kind of move through my own struggles and try to become more of this authentic leader, I find myself really, still facing my own fears about what people would see or know. And it's not really about my house. The things I worry about most about people finding out is more things that go along with my hidden fears and struggles. At the beginning of this work, I definitely felt a little bit like an imposter, trying to, feel into myself and really trust my intuition while teaching others to trust theirs. I'm not there anymore, thank goodness. But we can kind of think about this in a broader scale of things that maybe you're feeling like an imposter in, that you're trying to become more of, but you haven't completely gotten there yet as far as in yourself. So kind of thinking about that as well. The authentic topic, it has this element to it that people kind of go, what does authenticity mean? I thought I was being real, or isn't there some, modesty needed? I'm not saying run through the streets naked. I'm just saying that maybe there's a part of you that the world would like to see more of, that you're even resentful that the world can't see. And if you showed up and you actually gave more of yourself to the world and actually showed up and took the risk of rejection and fear and said, this is a part of me that I'm willing to share, even though it's been hidden away and kind of scary for me to show you. I have a cat now requesting my lap. So I'm not going to edit this video. Don't really edit the videos too much anyways, but really kind of left this to be real today. I can even, look, there's a laundry basket in the background sitting on my bed. And, you know, you can kind of see my bed's not even made yet. I'm keeping it real. I want you guys to feel like you can keep it real. Be who you want to be in the world, and then let the world see you in that space. And be willing to be a little bit vulnerable so that they know that they too don't have to be perfect. And everybody can kind of let their guard down a little bit. All right, I would love to hear your thoughts on this. As always, I encourage you to share with me your fears of things. I guess, you know, feeling a little bit more vulnerable to, you know, the people around you versus this coaching club. I'd love to hear who you have a hard time being yourself with. I mean, for me, I have a really hard time being myself around conservative Christian type people because of the work I do. A lot of times those people will tend to judge more, but not necessarily. I have lots of clients who are conservative religious people and they don't judge me. So, you know, I'm working on relaxing my judgments there and my assumptions so that I can be more of who I want to be. All right, let me know how this goes.